Let us do a little bit more complex example. Here, the first term minus a cube b square divided by c square, the whole power is 3. So this minus and this odd power, so we know anything negative to the power odd will ultimately give us minus, and then the whole thing's power odd. So what we can do, we can bring this minus outside. Then this whole power cube will be distributed over this numerator part as well as that denominator part. So we will get a cube b square whole to the power 3 and c square whole to the power 3. That means this 3 power is distributed over this one, and since this power is odd, due to this negative, we are getting this minus sign. Division, here also we have a minus, but the power here is even. We know anything minus, but if the power is even, that becomes plus. So this whole thing will become plus, and then in the numerator, ab square will get this common power 2. That means ab square to the power this common power 2 division c cube c to the power 3 to the power this common power 2. So we distributed this common power both on numerator and denominator, and since this common power is an even number, this minus becomes plus. But here this minus, due to this odd power, it remains as minus. So now if we distribute this common power now on a cube and b square, because we got different two bases here, a and b, so minus a cube to the power 3 times b square to the power 3. So this common power 3 is now being distributed over a3 and b3 based on this formula. Previously we used this division formula to distribute between the numerator and denominator, and now we are using a cube times b cube, multiplication b cube to the power whole 3, so x times y whole n. In the denominator, c square to the power 3, so power on power, so these two power will multiply based on law 4, x to the power m to the power n, this power will multiply. Now this division, if we convert it into multiplication, then this denominator will go into numerator, so we will get c to the power 3 to the power 2, so we will get c to the power 3 times 2 using this power on power formula, that is index law 4, and this part a b square to the power square, so this common power will distribute over a and b square, so a will get this common power as well as b square. Here we already got b square, so this b square will get this common power 2. So this common power will be distributed over both these two using index law 5, where 2 multiplication and a common power, that common power distribute over each of the bases. So now if we this a to the power 3 to the power 3 will give us a to the power these two power multiplication, so 3 times 3 will give us 9, b to the power 2 to the power 2, so it will give us b to the power 2, these two power will multiply, so 2 times 3 will 6, divided by c to the power 6 times c to the power 3 times 2 is c to the power 6, divided by a square times b to the power 2 to the power, so power 1 power, so 2 times 2 will give us b to the power 4. So let us take a little bit more space. So here minus will remain as it is, so a to the power 9 and a square, they are division, because this one is at the numerator, this one is at the denominator, so they are division. So we will get a to the power division formula, x to the power m divided x to the power n, power same base division, so power will subtract, so we will get 9 minus 2 times b to the power 6 and b to the power 4, they are also division, so using this formula we will get b to the power 6 minus 4, and c to the power 6 and c to the power 6, we will get c to the power 6 minus 6. So now we are getting minus a to the power 9 minus 2 is 7, b to the power 6 minus 4 is 2, c to the power 6 minus 6 is 0. So anything to the power 0, this power 0 is only on c, so using index law 3, anything to the power 0 is 1, so this part is 1. So this one is actually 1. So multiplying 1, we will get minus a to the power 7 b square. Let us do one more example to simplify this algebraic index form expression using index law 1 to 6. In the numerator, we got minus 6 and then minus 2 x square y to the power y cube z square to the power 3. And in the denominator, we got minus 3 x y square z whole square. So minus 6 is outside of this power, so it will remain as it is. And then due to this minus and this power is odd, we know anything minus with power odd, that minus will come out. So we will get that minus. Then we will get 2 to the power 3. We will get 2 to the power 3 times x square will get that power 3. X square will get that power 3. Y cube will also get that power 3. So y cube will get that power 3 and z square will get this power 3. So z square will get that power 3. That means using this formula, common power is distributed over all the terms that are multiplied. All the terms that are multiplied. And here also minus and this power is even. So anything minus with power even, it becomes plus. So it will become plus 3. This power, common power is 2, so we will get 3 square times x, then common power x square times y square, then the power is square, so y square, and then this common power is square, z, then the common power is square. So this here, this 2 power is distributed over all the terms. So now if we simplify here, minus minus plus, then 6 times, okay, let keep this value, 2 to the power 3 is 8, x to the power 2 to the power 3, so we will use this formula to multiply these two powers. So x to the power 2 to the power 3 will become, these two power will multiply, so 2 times 3 will give us 6 times y to the power on power 3 times 3 will give us 9, z to the power on power, so using formula 4, this power and power will multiply, so 2 times 3 will give us 6, divided by here 3 square is 9, x square is there, y power on power, so these two power will multiply, so y to the power 4, 2 times 2 is 4, and z square. So now if we simplify a little bit, 3 will give 2 and 3, so we will get 2 times 8 is 16 divided by 3. So this is the value part. Now x cube and x square, they are divided. So using formula 2, if the base is same and they are divided, then the power subtract from the top to bottom. So we will get x to the power 6 minus 2 times y. Similarly, y is also divided. So y to the power 9 division y to the power 4. So we will get 9 minus 4. And then this is 4. Then z is same thing, same formula. Z to the power 6 division z square, we will get z to the power 6 minus 2. So if we simplify, we will get 16 divided by 3. We will get 16 division, let us take a little bit of space, 16 division 3. Now x to the power 6 minus 2 is 4, y to the power 9 minus 4 is 5, z to the power 6 minus 2 is 4.